Antiques Roadshow guest sells item for 10 times appraisal price at auction. The unpredictable world of collectibles. The world of antiques and collectibles is full of surprises, and nowhere is that more evident than on Antiques Roadshow, where experts and guests alike are sometimes left stunned by the true market value of an item. While appraisers bring decades of knowledge and experience to their valuations, the final word always comes down to the auction house, where bidding wars, rare discoveries, and unexpected historical significance can send prices skyrocketing far beyond initial estimates. A lesson in art and history. Lark Mason's encounter with D and the Korean screen is a perfect example of how even seasoned experts can be taken by surprise. What was initially believed to be an exquisite Chinese artifact turned out to be an even rarer Korean masterpiece, one that was deliberately crafted to mimic Chinese design, making it a fascinating piece of cultural exchange. This kind of misattribution isn't uncommon in the art world. Many works have been reassessed over time as technology and scholarship uncover new details about their origins. In D's case, the screen's true provenance wasn't discovered until it went to auction, where specialists and collectors recognized its significance. The final sale price of over $540,000, more than 10 times Mason's original estimate, proved just how much demand existed for such a unique piece. Why do some items exceed their appraisals? Several factors can cause an item to sell for far more than expected at auction. Rarity and uniqueness. If an item is one of a kind or part of a very limited production, collectors may drive the price up significantly. Historical significance. Objects tied to major historical events or figures often fetch higher prices than similar items without such connections. Condition and provenance. A well-documented history of ownership, provenance, and excellent condition can dramatically increase value. Auction competition. Sometimes just 2 or 3 determined bidders can push a price far beyond estimates. Misidentification. As in D's case, an item initially thought to be something else may turn out to be far more valuable once correctly identified. Other Antiques Roadshow items that surpassed expectations. D's screen isn't the only Antiques Roadshow item that shocked everyone with its final sale price. Over the years, several guests have discovered that their possessions were worth exponentially more than the experts predicted. The $1 million baseball card. In one memorable episode, a guest brought in a 1909 Honus Wagner T206 baseball card, one of the rarest in existence due to Wagner's objection to tobacco advertising, which limited its production. The appraiser estimated it could fetch $250,000 to $500,000, but when it later went to auction, it sold for over $1 million. The $750,000 folk art painting. Another guest presented a small, unsigned folk art painting that had been in their family for generations. The expert believed it might be worth $10,000 to $20,000, but after further research, it was attributed to a highly sought-after 19th century artist. At auction, it sold for $750,000. The $2 million jade collection. A woman once brought in a set of jade figurines she had purchased at a garage sale for $100. The appraiser identified them as high-quality 18th-century Chinese carvings and valued them at $50,000 to $70,000. However, when they were later examined by specialists, they were confirmed to be imperial pieces from the Qing dynasty. The collection eventually sold at auction for over $2 million. When appraisals go the other way, while some items exceed expectations, others don't live up to their initial hype. Some guests have brought in what they believed were priceless treasures, only to learn they were reproductions or of minimal value. A man once thought he had an original Picasso sketch, but it turned out to be a mass-produced poster. Another guest presented a Roman artifact that was actually a 20th-century tourist souvenir. A woman brought in a diamond necklace that was, in reality, high-quality costume jewelry. These moments serve as a reminder that while Antiques Roadshow experts are highly knowledgeable, the market, and sometimes further research, can drastically alter an item's perceived worth. The thrill of the auction house. Auction houses like Sotheby's, Christie's, and heritage auctions are where the real magic happens. Unlike fixed appraisals, auctions thrive on emotion, competition, and the unpredictable nature of collector demand. Items with a compelling backstory or unusual origin often ignite bidding wars, leading to record-breaking sales. For Dee, the experience was life-changing. What she thought was a $50,000 family heirloom turned into a $500,000 windfall, all because of a single auction. Final thoughts. The story of Dee's Korean screen is a testament to the ever-evolving nature of art and